What's going on, guys? What's going on, Chai Squad? What's going on, everybody? So the the Golden State Valkyries drafted Kate Martin. They drafted Kate Martin from the the um the the Las Vegas Aces, and this was an interesting pick. Because now you got Kate Martin, you got her, who's a good 3-point shooter, who averaged 3.1 points a game. Who averaged 3 points a game for the Aces last season. Who averaged 3.1 points a game for the Aces. And the Aces, let me give I'm surprised the Aces did not keep Kate Morton. I'm surprised that the Aces did not keep her, did not keep Kate Morton, because that is very interesting. You got Golden State Valkyries got a head coach from the Aces that is the Valkyries hired a ascension coach from the Aces to become a head coach for the Valkyries, and now the Aces don't keep Kate Martin. Like that is just a surprising pick for Kate Martin to go to a new team, to a new team that is now the 13th team in the WNBA. This is the 13th this is a new team. This is the 13th NBA team in the WNBA. Like, this brings excitement and some surprisement. Let me just get that out. Some surprisement because Caitlin Martin can ball. Let me just get that straight up. And I don't get why a lot of people are sleeping on the WNBA. Like, they just added a 13th team in the Golden State Valkyries that had an amazing draft. Like, they got players, they got amazing players coming over. And I think when you have like when Kate Martin is coming into her second year in the WNBA, and the Aces don't keep her for a reason. The Aces don't keep her. Like, she averaged 3.1 points a game. And I think Kate Martin, she's going to ball out in Golden State. And I think the Valkyries has had a amazing draft, and like they got one player from the Dream, one player from the New York Liberty in the expansion draft, and one player in the in the and one player and two players overseas. And two players overseas that I can't think of their name right now. But this was one of the surprising picks ever. And I think when you have only 11 players were drafted. Only 11 players are on the team, and the Valkyries still have time to build their roster. But I do think this team can win a championship. They can win a championship. This team can win a championship and will win a championship. Even though the Aces didn't keep Kate Martin, I think she's going to ball out with the Valkyries. I think every player that got drafted to the Valkyries are going to ball out. This will be an interesting team to watch in the WNBA. Even though it's the 13th WNBA team now started for this upcoming season, I'm going to say this as well. Next year, there's going to be another expansion draft because Toronto, the name was announced that there's going to be a new team, the Toronto Temple. Next year, we're going to see another expansion draft. In the last expansion draft that we saw in the WNBA was back in 2008. And I think this was a surprising pick, like I said, because you had a ascension coach that coached on Becky Hammond's coaching staff, and now she's the head coach, and now you got a head coach that coached on the Aces, and now you got a player that is coming from the Aces to the Valkyrie. I don't know what else to say, except Kate Martin was teammates with Aja Wilson, and now and now Kate Martin is going to a team from the Aces to a new team on the Valkyries. And she's going to ball out with a coach and be with a coach that was there with her on the Aces. But we all gotta remember that Kate Martin played with one of the best WNBA players in Aja Wilson. But it's going to be interesting to see. I do think this team can win a championship. But guys, sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there. And stay blessed, everybody, and peace.